The man finally defeated the Demon King, but at a terrible cost. His holy sword shattered, and all his companions perished. His beloved elf also vanished completely after leaving a tender kiss, having helped him block the Demon King's final counterattack. Near his end, the man desperately crawled toward the altar, drawn mysteriously to the crystal left by the Demon King. Light burst forth the moment he touched it. When Jack opened his eyes again, he found himself back in his own room, but this was impossible. His hometown had been destroyed by demons a year ago, and his friend Lisa had died then too. Just then, a figure pushed open the door, and Jack stood frozen as he saw who it was. While Lisa stood there unsure what to do, Jack's hand reached toward her lower body. Lisa lost her balance in panic, and they both tumbled onto the bed together. Only then did Jack realize how inappropriate this was, staring at Lisa's flushed face. Lisa pushed Jack away after coming to her senses, knocking him down with an embarrassed punch. Looking at the crystal in his hand and his much younger reflection in the mirror, Jack finally realized he had returned to the past. Jack's stomach was growling, so he decided to eat first before anything else. After Jack had eaten his fill, a man came to visit and discovered Jack had eaten all of Lisa's cooking. Mike had been Jack's good friend since childhood, and was also the companion who defeated the Demon King with him. Jack asked Mike to confirm the time, and learned it was 4 years before defeating the Demon King. Thinking Mike was unreliable, Jack went to the library and found his mother reading. Jack looked at his mother, who should have died in battle, feeling like a lifetime had passed, then asked about the possibility of time travel. After all, his mother was the Empire's greatest mage. If she didn't know, nobody would. Emma said such magic did exist, and it was purely a matter of magical power. But it was like an ant swimming upstream in the ocean. Even the strongest mage using all their life's magic couldn't change a single moment. Going back several years was even more impossible. Jack asked if storing magic in magical tools would work. Emma thought it was theoretically possible, but such enormous magical power wasn't something 1 or 2 people could achieve, because such vast magical power couldn't be carried by ordinary mages unless they had the legendary Dragon God's heart. Legend told of an ancient dragon with powers surpassing the gods. The ancient magic kingdom prospered for 1,000 years using the Dragon God's heart taken from its remains. But the Dragon God's heart eventually exhausted its magic. If it could store magic, perhaps time really could be reversed. But the Dragon God's heart disappeared after the magic kingdom fell. After leaving his mother, Jack went alone to the ruins. Looking at the Dragon God's heart in his hand, he remembered the Demon King had indeed been repairing something. Now was 4 years before defeating the Demon King, meaning the village would be destroyed by demons in 3 years. Jack absolutely would not allow that tragedy to happen again. He immediately decided to change the future, even if it meant using despicable methods. The first thing Jack did was carefully record what would happen in the future. But one person's strength was limited after all, and people might not believe he was from the future. Better to first test what his current strength was like.